In 2025, Jennifer Aniston remains a symbol of timeless elegance and Hollywood success. But beyond the red carpets and cameras lies a lifestyle few truly see. From her stunning Los Angeles home to her impressive car collection, her evolving love, life, and a net worth that continues to soar. This is an inside look at how one of America's most beloved stars lives today. Jennifer Aniston's journey from a part-time waitress and telemarketer to a globally beloved star with a $320 million net worth reads like a Hollywood script with perfect comedic timing and a touch of glamour. She's not just one of the most famous comedic actresses of her generation. She's a cultural mainstay, a savvy businesswoman, and a benchmark for longevity in an industry that rarely plays fair with time. Before the big breaks came, she did the usual hustle: odd jobs, auditions, rejection, and then a seismic shift in 1994 when she landed the role of Rachel Green on Friends. That character didn't just skyrocket her to fame, it cemented her in pop culture history and even redefined hairstyles for a generation. With an Emmy in 2002, a Golden Globe in 2003, and a $1 million per episode paycheck by the final seasons, Aniston was no longer just part of an ensemble. She was a powerhouse. But what truly sets her apart is what came after Friends. Unlike many TV stars who vanish after one iconic role, Aniston transitioned to film with surprising ease and range. From the irreverent chaos of Bruce Almighty to the quirky romance of Along Came Polly, the emotional honesty of The Breakup, and the indie grit of The Good Girl, she showed she wasn't content to coast. Her film resume expanded to include hits like We're the Millers, Office Christmas Party, and a welcome dive into streaming stardom with Netflix's murder mystery films and Apple TV's The Morning Show, which also netted her high praise for her dramatic chops. Behind the camera, Aniston is equally shrewd. By the early 2000s, after negotiating a historic raise for the final seasons of Friends, she became one of the highest-paid actresses in the world. In 2003 alone, she brought in $21 million, and she's rarely dipped below that figure since, consistently earning between $25 to $30 million annually. Between 1997 and 2011, she banked a jaw-dropping $75 million in film salaries alone, with top paydays like $10 million for Just Go With It. And then there's her empire of endorsements. Aniston is the face of effortless beauty and aspirational living, making her a magnet for global brands. She's lent her image and charm to giants like L'Oreal, Smartwater, Aveeno, Emirates, and I Love. Those deals bring in another $10 million a year, not to mention her foray into the fragrance world, with 6 perfumes to her name. In an industry that's quick to typecast and even quicker to forget, Jennifer Aniston has managed to remain both relevant and revered. She's weathered trends, tabloid storms, and changing tastes, all while maintaining that relatable sparkle that made people fall in love with her in the first place. She isn't just a star. She's a blueprint for how to shine on your own terms. Jennifer Aniston's story doesn't begin with the glitz of Hollywood. It begins in the sun-drenched neighborhood of Sherman Oaks, Los Angeles, on February 11th, 1969, with a touch of old-world charm and a family tree that spanned continents. Born to Greek-born actor John Aniston and actress Nancy Dow, Jennifer was raised in a house where performance was in the air, but not always encouraged on the screen. Her heritage was a vivid blend: Greek from her father's side, specifically the island of Crete, and a colorful mosaic of English, Irish, Scottish, and Italian from her mother's lineage. Tying it all together was a Hollywood twist. Her godfather was none other than Telly Savalas, a longtime friend of her father and a star in his own right. The family eventually traded the West Coast sunshine for New York City's kinetic energy. It was there, amid skyscrapers and street noise, that Jennifer found her footing, though ironically, not in front of a TV. Despite her father's television success, the Aniston household had strict rules about watching it. But rules have a way of inspiring rebellion, and young Jennifer found clever ways to sneak screen time whenever she could. At age 6, she was enrolled in a Waldorf school, an environment known for fostering creativity and curiosity. And it was there, at just 11 years old, that she caught the acting bug. That spark led her to Manhattan's famed Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts, the same school that inspired Fame. There, Jennifer immersed herself in drama, studying under revered teacher Anthony Abison and cutting her teeth on stage in productions like The Sign in Sidney Brustein's Window and Three Sisters. Jennifer Aniston's career reads like the blueprint for enduring success in Hollywood. An artful blend of comedic brilliance, emotional authenticity, and unshakable charisma. Though the world may have fallen in love with her as Rachel Green, the effortlessly chic, latte-loving heart of Friends, her journey to stardom was anything but effortless. Everything changed in 1994 when Friends premiered. Aniston's portrayal of Rachel Green wasn't just funny. It was nuanced, relatable, and irresistible. The role catapulted her into global fame, earning her an Emmy, a Golden Globe, and a SAG Award. By the end of the series in 2004, she and her female co-stars were making $1 million per episode, a groundbreaking moment for women in television. Rachel's iconic hairstyle even sparked a cultural trend, cementing Aniston's place in the style lexicon as well as the sitcom Hall of Fame. But Aniston had no intention of being boxed in by her sitcom past. Even during Friends, she was busy, crafting a film career, one that blended crowd-pleasing romantic comedies like Along Came Polly, The Breakup, and Bruce Almighty, with more daring performances in films like The Good Girl, which showed her dramatic depth and earned critical praise. After the show ended, she continued to evolve on-screen, starring in hit films like Marley and Me, The Switch, Horrible Bosses, and Netflix's murder mystery series. Her turn in Cake marked a sharp pivot, proving that her talents weren't confined to comedy. That dramatic momentum carried into her role on The Morning Show, where she earned some of the strongest reviews of her career and another SAG Award. In the Apple TV Plus drama, she plays a morning news anchor grappling with media politics and personal turmoil, a role that showcased her emotional range and quiet strength. Behind the scenes, Aniston has also made her mark as a producer, bringing projects to life under her own production banner and maintaining control over her creative output. Whether she's leading a film, crafting a new project, or fronting a global brand campaign, her authenticity has remained her strongest asset. More than just a beloved actress, Jennifer Aniston is a pop culture icon whose career is a study in staying relevant, true to yourself, and consistently excellent. In January 2012, Jennifer Aniston made a bold and elegant real estate move when she purchased a sprawling estate in the exclusive Bel Air neighborhood of Los Angeles for $20.1 million. Set on 3.25 acres of secluded hillside land, the property offered not just luxury, but an extraordinary sense of calm and escape. Tucked away in one of LA's most prestigious enclaves, yet open to the endless skies above the city and the sparkling Pacific Ocean in the distance. Originally built in the mid-1960s, the 8,500-square-foot home is a masterclass in modernist architecture, with clean lines, a low profile, and an open-plan layout that lets the interior spaces flow seamlessly into one another. The house has 4 generously sized bedrooms, 6 full bathrooms, and an additional half bath. The emphasis throughout is on simplicity and connection to nature. Floor-to-ceiling glass walls flood every room with natural light and dissolve the boundaries between inside and out, providing breathtaking, unobstructed views of the city skyline, distant mountains, and ocean horizon. At sunset, the light pours in like liquid gold, painting the minimalist interiors with warmth and color. The main living spaces are grand yet welcoming, designed with a restrained elegance. The living room and dining area open wide to the views, while clean concrete or stone flooring anchors the house with a sense of timelessness. Natural materials, neutral tones, and subtle textures give the space a spa-like serenity, making it feel like a sanctuary perched above the bustle of Los Angeles. A sleek, custom-designed kitchen with top-of-the-line appliances serves as both a functional workspace and a gathering place. Its style both contemporary and effortlessly warm. Outside, the estate expands into its own private world. A shimmering swimming pool stretches along the edge of the patio, perfectly positioned to take in the dramatic views while offering total seclusion. There's also a completely separate guest house, providing luxurious accommodation for visiting friends or family, with all the amenities and privacy one might expect from a high-end boutique hotel. One of the more unexpected and charming features of the estate is its private vineyard, a subtle but sophisticated detail that adds both visual beauty and character to the landscape. Rows of grapevines curve along the slope, offering not just a nod to California wine country, but a sense of rootedness and timeless pleasure. The estate is also well equipped for entertaining and everyday luxury, with a large motor court and carport space for hosting events or simply accommodating a collection of vehicles. Privacy is clearly a central feature of the property's design. High retaining walls, mature landscaping, and a series of architectural barriers create a sense of total enclosure without compromising the openness of the view. Though the house sits high in the hills, it feels hidden, protected, self-contained, and serene. Whether you're lounging poolside, watching the city lights flicker on at night, or enjoying a quiet morning coffee on one of the terraces, the home offers complete tranquility. In 2006, in the wake of her high-profile divorce from Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston sought a fresh start and found it in the form of a striking Beverly Hills estate. She purchased the property for $13.5 million and embarked on an ambitious and deeply personal renovation, transforming the house from the ground up into a space that reflected her aesthetic vision and desire for serenity. The project was more than just a remodel. It was a reinvention. Over several years and with the help of top architects and designers, Jennifer poured several $1 million into reshaping the home into a warm contemporary sanctuary that seamlessly blended Hollywood glamour with the ease and comfort of California living. Perched high in the hills and set behind secure gates, the home offered absolute privacy, yet retained proximity to the energy of Beverly Hills below. The exterior embraced the best of mid-century modern architecture, with clean horizontal lines, expansive glass walls, and organic materials like wood, stone, and steel. Lush landscaping softened the bold design elements and surrounded the home with tropical greenery, palm trees, and water features that created a peaceful, almost spa-like environment. Inside, the home unfolded across wide, open spaces, each room connected visually and physically to the others and to the outdoors. Floor-to-ceiling windows allowed the golden Southern California light to stream in from every direction, while retractable glass walls created a fluid relationship between the interior and the home's numerous outdoor living areas. The central living space was both grand and intimate, anchored by a custom fireplace and furnished with earthy textures, warm woods, and sleek mid-century pieces that emphasized comfort without sacrificing sophistication. The kitchen was a particular showpiece. Designed with the entertainer in mind, it featured cutting-edge appliances, wide countertops, and seamless cabinetry, all arranged in an open concept that flowed into the informal dining and family areas. The home also featured formal dining and living rooms, as well as a state-of-the-art screening room where Jennifer, known for her love of film, could enjoy private viewings in complete comfort. The primary bedroom suite was a luxurious retreat of its own, with high ceilings, a fireplace, and walls of glass that opened onto a private terrace. The adjoining bathroom was like a modern spa, complete with a soaking tub, walk-in shower, and carefully selected finishes in stone and wood. Additional bedrooms and guest spaces were equally well appointed, each designed to offer privacy and relaxation. Outside, the property offered a true escape. An expansive stone patio led to a shimmering pool surrounded by plush loungers and shaded areas, all set against the backdrop of panoramic views of the city and canyon. Outdoor dining areas, lounging nooks, and a custom-built bar made the home ideal for entertaining, while more secluded garden spaces allowed for peaceful solitude. The overall atmosphere was one of effortless luxury, tailored, refined, and completely livable. By the time Jennifer put the house on the market in 2011, it had become a stunning example of thoughtful, soulful design. She sold the home for an impressive $35 million, a reflection not just of market value, but of the intense care and creativity she had invested in making the property a reflection of herself. The house had become a personal and architectural statement, a place of reinvention, healing, and beauty, and it remains one of the most talked-about celebrity homes of the era. In addition to her impressive real estate holdings on the West Coast, Jennifer Aniston also owns a lavish home in New York City valued at over $10 million. This luxurious Manhattan apartment is tucked within one of the city's most exclusive boutique buildings, home to just 23 residences. Her unit spans an expansive 2,873 square feet and occupies more than half of an entire floor, offering not just privacy, but an uncommon sense of spaciousness in one of the most densely populated areas in the world. From the moment you step into the apartment, it's clear that this home was designed with both sophistication and comfort in mind. The space is flooded with natural light, thanks to dramatic floor-to-ceiling windows and soaring vaulted ceilings that reach nearly 12 feet in height. This vertical space adds an airiness rarely found in Manhattan condos, and the sunlight bounces off wide plank hardwood floors, casting a warm, welcoming glow throughout the home. The apartment includes 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms, each thoughtfully designed with high-end finishes and elegant detailing. The master suite is especially serene, offering direct views of the lush, tree-lined Gramercy Park, a rare and coveted luxury in Manhattan, as it's the only private park in the city. The master suite also features a spacious walk-in closet and a spa-like bathroom equipped with luxurious materials, deep soaking tubs, and rain showers that invite long moments of relaxation. The heart of the home is an open-concept living and dining area centered around a charming wood-burning fireplace, an increasingly rare feature in modern city apartments. The kitchen is a sleek, modern space outfitted with top-of-the-line miele, appliances and custom cabinetry that blends function with refined style. A powder room and ample storage complete the thoughtful floor plan, balancing livability with understated elegance. But what truly sets this residence apart are the unmatched amenities tied to its location. The apartment is part of the Gramercy Park Hotel's luxury residential offering, which provides Jennifer with access to a wide array of 5-star hotel services. From housekeeping, valet, room and butler service, to personal shopping, car detailing, event planning, catering, and private delivery services, her needs are attended to with discreet efficiency and care. The convenience and luxury of these offerings are seamlessly integrated into daily life, transforming the apartment into more than just a home. It's a lifestyle. Jennifer also enjoys complimentary membership to the exclusive David Barton Gym and Spa, located within the building, as well as coveted key access to Gramercy Park itself, a green oasis in the heart of the city, available only to a select few. This rare perk elevates the property's appeal, offering the serenity of private outdoor space without sacrificing the conveniences of urban living. These indulgent services and amenities come with an $11,000 monthly HOA fee, a cost that ensures continual access to a lifestyle few others can claim. With this Manhattan property, Jennifer Aniston has curated a perfect balance of urban sophistication and personal sanctuary, a quiet and luminous retreat in the city that never sleeps. In addition to her enviable real estate portfolio, Jennifer Aniston's love for refined taste and classic luxury extends beyond architecture and interior design. It's also evident in her curated car collection. Much like her residences, her vehicles reflect a blend of timeless elegance, performance, and understated sophistication. Jennifer Aniston's garage houses a mix of high-end European cars and iconic American classics, each one chosen not just for status, but for style, craftsmanship, and the driving experience. Her collection features a Bentley Continental GT, a car that perfectly matches her sleek, polished aesthetic. With its handcrafted interior and powerhouse engine, the Bentley offers the kind of quiet luxury and on-road grace that fits seamlessly into Jennifer's world of private parks and discreet opulence. She's also known to favor the Range Rover Vogue, a staple among celebrities for good reason. Its elevated ride, plush interior, and rugged capability make it an ideal choice whether she's navigating the narrow streets of Manhattan or cruising the winding roads near her Bel Air estate. It's a car that speaks to both comfort and capability, qualities that define much of her personal brand. Among the more nostalgic entries in her collection is a vintage Porsche 911 Targa, a nod to timeless automotive design. This iconic car mirrors her appreciation for classic Hollywood charm and enduring style. With its open-top design and distinctive silhouette, the Targa offers not only performance but also a sense of heritage, something Jennifer is known to value deeply. Her garage wouldn't be complete without a touch of American muscle, and that comes in the form of a Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, a striking piece of automotive history. It's the kind of car that turns heads without trying too hard, much like the actress herself. With its sculpted curves and roaring V8 engine, the Stingray balances vintage flair with visceral performance. While Jennifer Aniston is famously private, her choice of cars, like her homes, speaks volumes about her preferences. Classic over flashy, refined over ostentatious, and enduring over trendy. Jennifer Aniston has long been admired for her timeless fashion sense, effortless elegance, and eye for quality. And her Rolex watch collection is no exception. Quietly impressive, her collection reflects both her refined taste and appreciation for horological craftsmanship. Perhaps the most iconic piece in her collection, Aniston's Rolex Day-Date, is a true classic. Spotted wearing the 36mm yellow gold Day-Date, often dubbed the presidential model, on Good Morning America in 2015, she made a bold and elegant statement, featuring a champagne dial, fluted bezel, and Rolex's signature President bracelet. This watch is as much a piece of fine jewelry as it is a precision instrument. Its 18K gold construction and legendary day-date functionality, day spelled out at 12 o'clock, date at 3 o'clock, nod to decades of horological heritage. This model also features Rolex's caliber 3255, boasting a 70-hour power reserve and the brand's proprietary Parachrome hairspring and Paraflex shock absorbers, ensuring both precision and durability. Salmon-colored dial, a rare and sought-after hue that brings a warm and subtle elegance to the wrist. Featuring diamond hour markers and a white gold crown at 12 o'clock, this 36mm watch effortlessly walks the line between masculine proportions and feminine detailing. The watch's oyster steel and 18K white gold construction lends durability and polish, while the caliber 3235 movement offers precision and a lengthy 70-hour reserve. Aniston's collection also features a more unconventional piece, the Rolex Milgauss, customized with a black PVD coating on both the case and bracelet. With its bold 40mm case, orange lightning bolt second hand, and subtle green and orange accents, the Milgauss brings a contemporary edge to her collection. Originally designed for scientists working near magnetic fields, the Milgauss is powered by the caliber 3131, offering magnetic resistance and a 48-hour power reserve. On Aniston's slender wrist, the Milgauss wears like a statement bracelet, especially when paired with a chic black outfit, as she was seen doing at various events. For everyday wear, Jennifer often opts for a Rolex Datejust with a white dial and Roman numeral markers mounted on a classic Jubilee bracelet. This 36mm piece, crafted from oyster steel and white gold, features a fluted bezel and represents the quintessential Rolex DNA. Clean, versatile, and unmistakably elegant. It's powered by the caliber 3235, the same movement found in her other modern Rolexes, ensuring robust performance and daily reliability. With its balanced design and timeless appeal, this Datejust perfectly complements Aniston's laid-back yet luxurious lifestyle. Jennifer Aniston's off-screen story isn't just about red carpets, box office hits, or iconic TV roles. It's also marked by a quiet but powerful commitment to giving back. While she's long been celebrated for her acting career, Aniston has also become a respected advocate for philanthropy, using her platform not for show, but for meaningful impact. Her compassion is more than symbolic. It's personal. Over the years, she's lent her voice, time, and resources to a wide range of causes, from children's health to global disaster relief. She's been a familiar face in campaigns for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, even appearing in heartfelt commercials and charity events. In 2008, she co-hosted the Stand Up to Cancer Telethon, a powerful initiative to accelerate cancer research. And when the call came to raise awareness for Burma through the It Can't Wait campaign, Aniston didn't just join, she directed and starred in her own video message. One of her longtime commitments is to Friends of El Faro, a nonprofit that supports an orphanage in Tijuana, Mexico. Her involvement there isn't just a name on a donor list. She's a genuine advocate for the children's well-being and futures. Her dedication to the LGBTQ+ community has also been recognized, most notably in 2007, when she received GLAAD's Vanguard Award for her contributions to promoting inclusivity and understanding. In 2013, she took on the role of ambassador for Saks Fifth Avenue's Key to the Cure campaign, which raised money for women's cancer research, a cause close to her heart. She's also stood behind organizations like Comic Relief, Feeding America, and Project ALS, supporting those fighting illness, hunger, and inequality. When natural disasters struck, Aniston didn't hesitate. She donated $500,000 to multiple charities including Doctors Without Borders and Partners in Health following the Haiti earthquake, and repeated that generosity again in 2017 by giving another $1 million split between the Red Cross and Ricky Martin Foundation to support hurricane victims in Texas, Florida, and Puerto Rico. Her giving nature was publicly recognized by Smartwater in 2016, and in a candid interview with InStyle, she summed it up best. "We live an extremely beautiful, fortunate life, being able to do what we get to do for a living. And so it's a way of being able to be in a position to do something for people who are less able. It's something that makes my heart smile." Jennifer Aniston's personal life is as rich, complex, and human as any of the characters she's brought to life on screen. Behind the fame and polished Hollywood image lies a woman who has quietly faced adversity, practiced self-reflection, embraced resilience, and refused to let public narratives define her. She's long been known for her radiant wellness and grounded lifestyle, and that's not by accident. Aniston practices Hatha Yoga and Budokan Karate, maintaining both physical and mental discipline. In 2014, she revealed that transcendental meditation had become an essential part of her routine, offering clarity amid the chaos of celebrity. But perhaps one of the most defining personal revelations came when she spoke openly about living with dyslexia. Diagnosed in her 20s, the discovery reframed her entire childhood and academic struggles. "I thought I wasn't smart," she once said. "Now I had this great discovery. All of my childhood traumas were explained." That insight was a turning point, reshaping how she saw herself and her own capabilities. Aniston has never shied away from taking a stand. Politically, she's been an active voice, supporting Barack Obama in 2008, joining a fundraiser for Hillary Clinton in 2016, and publicly endorsing Joe Biden in 2020. But perhaps her most poignant statement came in 2024, when old comments by Republican VP nominee J.D. Vance criticizing childless cat ladies resurfaced. Having previously revealed her personal IVF journey in a raw and emotional Allure interview, Aniston hit back with grace and quiet power. "I hope your daughter will not need to turn to IVF as a second option, because you are trying to take that away from her too." That moment solidified her place not just as a celebrity, but as a cultural voice unafraid to challenge the stigma surrounding infertility and womanhood. For years, tabloids hounded Aniston about her decision not to have children, spinning endless theories about her personal life. In truth, she had tried, undergoing IVF, drinking Chinese teas, doing everything. She spoke about the silent heartbreak, the loneliness of public speculation, and the relief of finally sharing the truth. In a sweet twist, her close friend Adam Sandler and his family send her flowers every Mother's Day, an act of solidarity that speaks volumes. Her romantic life has often been treated like Hollywood mythology. Jennifer met Brad Pitt in 1998, and their romance seemed like a fairy tale, culminating in a lavish Malibu wedding in 2000. For a few years, they were the golden couple. But in 2005, they separated, and the media frenzy was relentless, especially when Pitt began seeing Angelina Jolie shortly after. The fallout sparked a cultural divide, Team Aniston versus Team Jolie, and made her private heartbreak a global spectacle. Still, years later, Aniston reflected with perspective and maturity, saying, "Nobody did anything wrong. Sometimes things happen." She denied the rumors that she had refused to have children, passionately stating that motherhood had always been a hope, not something she gave up for career success. The divorce also led to a quiet reconciliation with her estranged mother, Nancy Dow, from whom she had been distant after a memoir, and public interviews strained their relationship. In the aftermath of personal upheaval, Aniston turned to therapy, something she'd leaned on for years. She was devastated when her longtime therapist passed away in 2006, calling the work they did together instrumental in helping her move through grief and change. Then came Justin Theroux, the actor and writer she met in 2011. Their relationship blossomed quickly, and the two bought a sleek estate in Bel Air before getting engaged in 2012. In 2015, they held a private, intimate ceremony at their home, non-legally binding but emotionally significant. Unfortunately, after several years together, they separated in 2017, parting ways with a joint statement filled with mutual respect. Despite the high-profile love stories, painful speculation, and personal challenges, Jennifer Aniston remains someone who lives with intention. She's candid but composed, graceful but grounded. Whether speaking out on reproductive rights, sharing her struggles with dyslexia and IVF, or quietly practicing meditation to maintain peace, she continues to show that strength and vulnerability are not opposites, but companions on the road to becoming whole.